sky was turning heavy, and the wind began to rise. Every road I used to walk on disappeared before my eyes. I was drifting in the questions, trying hard to stand my ground. But the louder grew the thunder, the more your whisper could be found. When the waves were crashing over me, and I thought that hope was gone, right in the middle of the storm,
you were holding on to me.
when the night was getting longer, you were everything I need.
Not a moment was I alone,
Well,
even when I couldn't see. Right in the middle of the storm,
you were standing next to me. There were battles in my spirit, there were tears I couldn't hide. Every fear I tried to bury kept returning like the tide. But your promise in the darkness was a fire in my soul, and the peace I couldn't manufacture slowly started taking hold. When my faith was barely breathing, you were steady as the dawn, right in the middle of the storm. You were holding on to me, yeah. When the night was getting longer,
you were holding on to me. Through the lightning and the darkness, you were still my victory.
every shadow had to run when your mercy covered me. Right in the middle of the storm, you were standing next to me. When the wind was screaming loud, when the waves were wild and strong, I finally found the truth I needed. You were there all along. You were there all along. I was walking through the valley with the weight of yesterday. Every step felt like a question. Every dream had lost its way. I kept searching for a reason, for the storm that wouldn't end, for the strength to keep believing I could rise again. Then a whisper in the darkness softly called my name. There's a light through the valley, shining where my fears have been. There's a hope in the shadows, calling me to rise again. Every night has a morning, every sorrow has relief. There's a light through the valley, and it's leading me to peace. I was holding all my failures like a stone inside my chest. Every memory was telling me I had lost the final test. Your mercy found the pieces of the heart I tried to hide, and the grace I didn't ask for was standing by my side. In the middle of the silence, I could hear you say, there's a light through the valley, shining where my fears have been. There's a hope in the shadows, calling me to rise again. Every night has a morning, every sorrow has relief. There's a light through the valley, and it's leading me to peace. You were there in every heartbeat. You were there in every tear. Even when the road was broken, you were walking with here. And the chains that once had bound me slowly started falling down when I felt your love surround me like a healing sound.
There's a light through the valley, breaking through the longest night. There's a song in the silence, rising with the morning light. Every step tells a story of a grace that never leaves. There's a light through the valley, and that light is leading me.
Yeah, the valley tried to hold me, but your love has set me free. Now the road before me shining with the light you gave to me. I've been sitting in the dark a while, trying to sort out who I am. All the noise I let define me, all the things I couldn't mend. I swore I felt you slipping, like smoke right through my head. But maybe it was only me turning from your head. 'Cause even in the silence there was a steady whisper. You never left, not for a minute, not when I doubted, not when I drifted. Through every question, through every step, even at my lowest, you never left. I've been running from reflection, afraid of what I'd see. Every mirror told a story of who I used to be. But mercy don't scare easy, and love don't walk away. And every road I wandered down, you were there anyway. When I thought I crossed the line that I could not come back from, you never left, not for a second, not when I broke down, not when I wrecked it. Through all my restless, through my regret, even at my worst, you never left. I was the one who ran, I was the one who hid, but you were standing in the distance, right where you'd always been. No slammed doors, no turning back, just open arms in the middle of my past. You never left, not in the valley, not in the shadows, not in the angry. Through every falling, through every breath, even when I couldn't feel you, you never left. Oh, you were there in the silence, there in the ache, there in the breaking. I thought was too late, but it wasn't too late. You never left. I was walking through the shadows with a heart that lost a song. Every road felt like a question, every night was twice as long. I kept searching for an answer in the places I once knew, but the light I needed most was always leading back to you. When my strength began to fade and my hope was running thin, that's when mercy found me, right where I fell, lifted my story out of the well. Grace like a river washing me clean, love like I've never seen. When mercy found me, there were voices in the silence telling me I'd gone too far. Every failure like a shadow, hiding who I really are. But your kindness kept on calling through the noise inside my mind. And the chains I thought were endless started breaking one by one in time. You were standing in the dark before I turned around. That's when mercy found me. Oh, right where I fell, lifted my story out of the well. Grace like a river washing me clean. Love like I've never seen. When mercy found me, yeah. You didn't wait for me to be strong. You came and met me right where I was. And every scar, every regret became the place where your grace stepped in. Yeah, mercy found me right where I fell, pulled me from places I couldn't tell. Hope like a sunrise breaking the night, turning my wrongs to right. Mercy found me, set my heart free. Now every breath I breathe sings of your victory. Yeah, I was lost in the darkness till your love came around, and my whole life changed the day your mercy found me. There's a storm inside my head, waves crashing in my chest. Every word keeps on shouting, won't let my heart rest. I try to drown it with distraction, try to reason with the fear, but the noise just keeps on growing till I can barely hear. Then you whisper through the chaos like you've done 1,000 times. Peace, be still, right here in this moment. Peace, be still. I don't have to control it when the wind starts howling and the walls won't stand. You speak one word and it's calm again. Peace, be still. I've been living in tomorrow like it's already wrong, borrowing trouble from the future, carrying it too long. But you never asked for worry, you never fed the die. You just call me back to breathe. perfect plan.
You just say the word,
and I understand.
peace be still.
Oh, you're not shaken,
You're not scared,
you're not scared,
you're not paced,
unprepared.
unprepared.
If you're steady, I can stand. If you're with me, I'm in good hands.
Peace be still,
Through every question,
peace be still.
through every tension,
I don't need to fight the storm.
I don't need to prove my will.
If you're in the boat with me,
Peace be still. Oh, ooh. Breathe in, breathe out. Let the thunder fade.
peace be still,
If he's speaking over water,
peace be still,
I ain't afraid.
peace be still, peace be still, peace be still, peace be still.
There were winners in my story, cold and hard to bear. Dreams felt frozen in the silence, hope was thin as air. I kept praying for the sun to break on through. But even in the winter wind, I was held by you. I didn't see the harvest, but you were planting seeds.
Through every season, you stay the same. Through every high, through every pain.
When leaves fall down or flowers bloom, you're still my faithful truth. Through every season, it's always you. There were springs of new beginnings, where grace began to rise. Moments full of resurrection, right before my eyes. And there were autumns of surrender, letting old things go. You were teaching me to trust what only time can show. Every change around me never changes you. Through every season,
You stay the same.
when time keeps turning like it always will. You're my anchor still through every season. It's always you. Yeah, summer or snow, high tide or low, wherever this road leads me to, through every season, it's always you. I was hiding in the back row, head down, heart closed tight, trying not to feel the echo of another sleepless night. Told myself I'm too far gone now, too much damage in my past. But grace don't scare easy, and your love runs fast. I thought I'd outrun mercy, but mercy outran me. You came looking for me when I didn't want to be found. Through the smoke and the shame, you tracked me down. Didn't wait for me to get clean, didn't wait for me to believe. Right in the middle of my doubt, you came looking for me. I was building up my defenses, like they'd keep you out. Every wall I stacked so high was just my fear and doubt. But love don't knock politely when a heart's about to break. You stepped into my ruin for my rescue's sake. What I called my ending, you called redemption. You came looking for me when I was lost in the crowd, when my faith was weak and my pride was loud. You didn't shame my questions, didn't leave me in the deep. Right in the middle of my mess, you came looking for me. looking for me. Oh, you never stopped, you never quit. Even when I was done with it, grace kept knocking on my door. And you came looking for me. I've been trying to hold the pieces like they're mine to rearrange. Every broken expectation, every unanswered change. I kept thinking if I fixed it, I could make it turn out right. But I was only wearing myself down, fighting every fight, till I felt you whisper through the noise inside my head. So I'm letting down all of it now. Every fear, every plan I made, I'm letting it go. Finally know I don't have to be afraid. You are steady when I'm not, you are faithful even when I'm not. Every heartache, every scar is safer in your hands. I've been carrying tomorrow like it's mine to understand, trying to map out every mile, yeah, instead of trusting where you stand. But your love ain't in a hurry, and your timing never late. And maybe freedom's found in giving you the weight. When I stop holding tighter, I can finally breathe again. Now every question I can't explain, I'm letting it go. Finally know you are stronger than my pain. You are steady when I'm not, you are faithful even when I'm not. Every worry, every scar is safer in your hands. I don't need to see the ending to trust you with the start. You don't ask for perfect faith, just an open heart. Take this control, take what I hide. Teach me to rest, not strive. I'm laying it down, all of it now. Every burden I have carried on, letting it go. Finally know I don't have to be ready. You are steady when I'm not, you are faithful even when I'm not. Every season where I stand is safer in your hands. Oh, safer in your hands, even when I don't understand. Oh, Sunday face, smiling through the pain, saying all the right hallelujahs while I drown in hidden rain. I know the words by memory, know when to stand and sing. But lately I've been wondering if that means anything. So here I am with nothing but the truth inside my chest.
No more pretending, no more disguise. You see the tears
before they hear my eyes. I don't wanna fake it, I don't wanna perform, I just wanna be honest in your arms. I've been scared that if I show you the mess I really am, you might shake your head in silence and let go of my hand. But love that's scared of weakness ain't really love at all. And every time I fall in, you were there to catch my fall. You already know the worst of me, and you're still here.
no more pretending,
No more pretending,
no polished prayer,
no polished prayer,
no more hiding
like you're unaware.
like you're unaware.
If you want my worship, you can have my, you can have my scars. I just
Wanna be honest,
in your arms. I just wanna be
honest.
in your arms, in your arms. Here's my doubt,
Here's my fear,
here's the part that's insincere. Here's my pride,
here's my shame.
you still call me by my name.
No more pretend,
No more pretending,
no more pretending.
no more lies.
Broken,
You don't despise if grace is real. Then here's my heart, I'm done performing.
I'm counted for,
I'm yours as I am.
yours I am.
Yeah, no spotlight,
No applause,
just me and you behind closed doors.
no more pretending. No more pretending.
I was living in the shadows, trying to make peace with my past. Every wrong I ever stumbled through was holding my heart fast. Yeah, the lies kept getting louder, saying I'm too far gone. But grace came like a river and proved those voices wrong. When I thought the door was closing, you were kicking it wide open. There ain't no chains on me, no more captivity. You broke the lock, you set me free. Now I can finally breathe. Shame don't get the final say. Mercy rewrote my story. I'm walking in that victory. There ain't no chains on me. I was carrying my failures like they were who I am, wearing all that condemnation like a second skin. But you called me something different, spoke a new identity. And every time I hear your voice, those old chains lose their grip on me. What the enemy meant for ruin, you turned into revival. There ain't no chains on me, no more captivity. You tore the walls that prison me. Now my heart can sing. Fear don't get the final word. Your truth has set me free. I'm standing in your victory. There ain't no chains on me. Yeah, freedom in your name, power in your name. Every stronghold has to fall when I call your name. Freedom in your name. I'm not who I used to be. That grave ain't holding me. There ain't no chains on me, no more captivity. You broke the night and brought the dawn. Now I can finally see. Grace has got a hold of me, and I ain't going back. I'm dancing in that liberty. There ain't no chains, no chains on me. No chains,
No chain,
no fear,
no fear.
no shame. Living here, I'm free. Yeah, I'm free. I've had days that felt like mountains, nights that wouldn't end, moments I was sure this is where the story bends. I've tasted disappointment, felt the weight of every fall, but somehow here I am, still standing through it all. It wasn't my strength, it wasn't my plan.
I'm still
standing.
Not because I'm strong, because your mercy held me all along. Through every valley, through every storm, by your grace, I'm still standing. There were prayers that went unanswered. At least that's how it seemed. Doors I begged you open, closed in front of me. But looking back, I see now what I couldn't understand. Every closed door kept me in the safety of your hand. You were working even in the way.
I'm still standing.
Not by my might. You were the fire in the darkest night. When I was shaking, when hope fell thin, by your grace, I'm still standing. If I fell 1,000 times, you lifted me again. If I lost my way, you called me back in. I didn't hold the line, you held it for me. That's the reason I can sing.
I'm still standing.
With scars to prove you don't waste the broken, you make them new. Every battle, every bend, by your grace, I'm still standing. Not perfect,
Not proud.
just lifted from the ground.
I'm here today.
It's plain to see
It wasn't me.
I'm still standing. I've been looking at old photographs of the man I used to be, chasing every empty promise that never set me free. I wore my shame like armor, thought it fit me just because, but grace has been reminding me I'm not who I was. Every scar's a story of how you carried me through. I'm not who I was, not where I've been, not all the broken roads that led me to the end. I'm not my regret, not my worst mistake. I'm who you say I am, and that's enough for me. There were nights I let the darkness tell me I'm too far gone. Every lie felt so familiar, like that's where I belong. But mercy's got a louder voice, and love don't give up. And every time I hear your name, those old chains come undone. What I thought defined me was never really true. I'm not who I was, not what I've done, not every restless smile I tried to run. I'm not my failures, not my doubt. Your grace rewrote what this heart's about. You called me chosen, called me free. Spoke a new future over me. Where I saw ashes, you saw gold. Where I felt lost, you said I'm home. I'm not who I was, that man is gone, buried in mercy where he belongs. I'm not my past, it don't own me. I'm who you say I am, and that's enough. Yeah, that's enough for me. Grace made a believer out of what I was. Now I'm standing here, not who I was. I've been running down these back roads, chasing every neon light, looking for a little freedom in the middle of the night. promise felt like gold, till it slipped right through my hand. Now I'm standing at the edge, who I thought I'd be by now. I got dust on my shoes and regret in my bones, but I'm coming home. Yeah, I'm coming home. Ain't got much to offer, just this tired soul. I'm coming home. I was proud of my independence, thought I didn't need no help. Built a kingdom out of sand, trying to save myself. But the truth has a way of breaking through the pride, and every road that led me far led me back inside. I ain't clean, I ain't strong, but I know where I belong. I'm coming home. Yeah, I'm coming home. Not because I earned it, but because you won't let go. Through every mile I wander, through every wrong I chose, your love was waiting at the end of the road. I'm coming home. If you'll take this heart, with all its scars, you'll take these hands that strayed so far. I don't need the spotlight, I don't need the throne, I just need forgiveness and a place called home. I'm coming home. Yeah, I'm coming home. Lay my shame down at your throne. You don't slam the door, you don't count my wrongs, you just open up your arms. You say welcome home. Oh, no more running, no more roam. I finally found my way back home. I was walking through the midnight with a heart that lost its flame. Every road was cold and empty, every prayer the same. I was carrying old sorrow like a stone inside my chest. Every step felt like a battle, every breath without a rest. But a whisper in the darkness spoke a promise through the pain. When mercy calls my name, I can feel the chains release, like the sunrise through the shadow, like a river bringing peace. When my hope was barely breathing, when my faith was worn and weak, there was love beyond the silence. There was grace enough for me. I was standing in the ruins of the dreams I couldn't save. Every memory a reminder of the courage that I gave. But your kindness kept on reaching through the storms inside my soul, and the light I thought had vanished was the light that made me whole. Through the thunder of my questions, I could hear your quiet voice. When mercy calls my name, yeah, I can feel the chains release, like the sunrise through the shadows, like a river bringing peace. When my hope was barely breathing, when my faith was worn and weak, there was love beyond the silence. There was grace enough for me. In the valley of my sorrow, you were standing in the rain, turning every broken moment into healing through the pain. And the road I thought was ending was the road that led me home. Now mercy calls my name, and my heart begins to rise, like a morning full of promise, breaking through the darkest skies. Where my faith was once a whisper, now it's stronger than before. For the love that found me bleeding is the love that heals my soul. Yeah, when the night is long and heavy and the world feels far away, there's a voice of endless mercy calling softly through the grave. I was carrying the pieces of a heart that came undone. Every prayer felt like an echo, every day a heavier sun. I kept trying just to fix it, every crack and every scar. But the more I tried to mend it, the more I felt how lost we are. Then a whisper in the silence spoke a truth I couldn't fake. There is grace in the broken places where the light can finally shine. There is hope in the shattered moments where your mercy meets with mine. Every tear becomes a river, every wound becomes a sign. There is grace in the broken places, and your love is healing mine. I was walking through the valley with the night inside my chest. Every step felt like a question, every breath a quiet test. But your kindness found my weakness, like the dawn that finds the sea. And the chains I thought were endless started falling quietly. In the middle of my failure, you were reaching out to me. There is grace in the broken places where the light can finally shine. There is hope in the shattered moments where your mercy meets with mine. Every tear becomes a river, every wound becomes a sign. There is grace in the broken places, and your love is healing mine. Oh, you don't turn away from ruin, you rebuild what time destroyed. Every fragment of my story becomes a place for hope and joy. And the scars that once defined me now remind me every day that the God who makes the mountains still makes broken hearts his clay. There is grace in the broken places where your light is breaking through. There is peace in the silent healing when I place my trust in you. Every night gives way to morning, every promise still is true. There is grace in the broken places, and that grace is pulling me through. The places I was hiding, ooh, were the places you walked in. And the cracks I tried to cover became the door